Ako si Paul Sumayaw, 34 years old, taga Pili, Camarines Sur, at ako ang nagsimula ng Studio Hibang Agency. So, Studio Hibang is a Filipino LGBTQ+ creatives and marketing agency. And we design, we craft, we manage products, brands, talents, experiences. And currently, naka-base kami ngayon dito sa Binyan, but we provide services to Metro Manila and Bicolano brands as well. So fundamentally, right now, we offer services such as social media management, brand strategy, artworks, creatives production, assets production. We also do design strategy for specific brands and web design as another service. A few years ago, sa master's class ko, I was asked about, a vision statement kung ano yung gusto kong gustong gawin in the future, even after working as a sales and marketing manager for a flip-flops brand. So one of the vision statements there was to be able to give jobs to LGBTQ creatives, whether it's in Bicol or here sa Binyan or sa Metro Manila. And besides the eventual barbershop na gusto kong i-establish in the future, baka pag nakaluwag ng pandemya, I've wanted to be able to work with creatives and provide services on behalf of them and represent them for brands and for companies, no? So that's how it started. It started with an idea na, okay, maybe since I've been working with a lot of creatives from the past employment that I had, it might be time for me to work with them and offer their services nga. So that was when Studio Hibang was created. So the name Hibang actually came out from my partner's suggestion. Jedi suggested one time that we look into the word Hibang as parang moniker nung agency. And pinalago na lang namin yung definition, but it actually made sense, no? Ang meaning ng Hibang sa English is madly or crazy in love. And we wanted to find audiences that are in love with the brands and the products. So, dun, nagsimula ang Hibang. We built the website first. Very important na we built the website just to let people know who we are. It's, again, the calling card. Tapos, after nun, we built na the systems sa back-end. Finance, logistics, operations, and all the administrative stuff. We filed for registration, and that's it. So, also how it started, yung company ko na pinagtrabahuhan sometime in May, May or April, nagsara siya because of the pandemic, and yun yung isa sa mga naging trigger, but parang mentally at physically prepared na ako na okay, I'm gonna start my agency as early as siguro April or January pa ata this year. But nung nagsara yung company, so parang naging trigger siya sa akin na, uy, it's finally time. It's a sign na you've been waiting for this, na this might be the perfect opportunity to finally open your own agency or your own boutique creatives agency. Maraming challenges ang na-experience ng kahit anong negosyo, especially during the pandemya. Kasama na doon, of course, yung logistics, ang challenge sa pag-ikot, move around. We found that challenge quite difficult, lalo na nung nag-shoot kami para sa isang kliyente. Mobility, again, is a problem. I think another challenge din na meron ngayong pandemya is that not a lot of brands are willing to spend on a third party or outsourced creatives agency. Bilang sila din, nagtitipid din sila ng kanilang, company funds and income as a brand or as a company. Hindi nila priority talaga ang kuha ng mga creatives agency. That is why they would invest na lang sa mga sarili nilang tao because, again, the long-term benefit will come out of that. So, isa yun sa mga challenges. It's difficult to find clients ngayong pandemya because of the priorities na meron sila outside of the usual, creatives and branding requirements nung kanilang brand.
For the challenges, currently in our setup, since we're all work from home, hirap kaming maghanap ng mga taong trusted or pwede namin pagkatiwalaan with the kind of work that we want each and every account to have. It's hard because it's challenging since we are meeting all remotely. Usually it's all Zoom calls and Gmeet virtual spaces where we talk about the client's problems, the client's needs, stuff like that. And some of it might get lost in translation in emails or in direct messages in several different platforms. So for me, that's one of the challenges we have to overcome. It's trying to get the team up to date, but at the same time, also recognizing that all of our setups might be different. We're not in a studio or an office where we can easily hit up, for example, an accounts person or a designer to address something. It's subject to their availability, their situation at home. It might be not that conducive. There might be internet problems. So yeah, it's certainly an adjustment for us.
Siguro I'd like to leave a message to a lot of creatives out there who are looking into providing services to a lot of clients ngayon. Kasi madami naman actually ang clients na naghahanap ng services. First is, make sure that your pricing is competitive. Wag mong murahan yung iyong prices only because everybody is, binababa nila yung prices nila. Always be competitive, like I said. Number 2, always lay out the terms. Dapat lagi naka-black and white yung inyong mga projects and briefs. The briefs, for example, has to be very clear between you and the client. Ano yung mga objectives at ano yung mga gusto nilang ma-achieve, no? And number 3, learn a lot of new techniques. It's gonna help that you learn things outside your comfort zone. For example, in my case, I have been a creative, but finance and mathematics have, always been a Waterloo of mine. But because of having an agency, I had to make sure that I am adept at managing finances, cash flow, balance statement, etc. And that, that's gonna help you in time as a creative agency, touching on things you don't know and making sure to learn a thing or two about them.